music already, although I might need to turn it down a little bit. Just a little bit. That's nice. Okay. Oh wait, why can't you guys see it? Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, you can see it. I'm just gonna duck to the bathroom really quick. I'll just be 1 second. I'll be right back. I won't put clips up. I'll just be 1 sec. I know, isn't it annoying, Kate? I hate that. I heard a big crash noise, and no, Bam, you're not. Yeah, I don't know why they're always set at full fucking volume. Okay, they're already up. I'm gonna turn these down a little. It's because I prefer voice volume to be higher than everything else. Okay, I can't remember what this is about. Let me have a look at the game, the store. Okay. What you do when you lose someone you love. A Taste of the Past is an emotional side scroller about reconnecting with your Chinese culture while navigating a train to the afterlife. Featuring a wholesome story, cooking mini games, and hope. Cooking mini games. We recommend finishing this game in one sitting. A playthrough will last around 30 minutes. Thank you so much. That's what we're gonna do. Cooking mini games. Let's freaking go. Soy sauce, sesame oil, mushies. Okay. Even the ingredients list is indistinguishable. The pages are weathered and torn, proof of generations of recipes passed down. My mum used to prop the recipe book on the kitchen counter as she made me scallion pancakes before class. Hot pot for special occasions. Me too, Kate, me too. I'm excited. Long notice for my birthday. My first birthday without her. I begged for the recipe growing up, but she always reassured me that it was Mum's secret. We used to make dumplings together every Sunday afternoon, dipping our fingertips into water to connect the peel. The fresh smell of chives as the gyoza hit the hot oil. Can't remember the last time we cooked together. She eventually only put thought into her cooking for work potlucks. Cooking for people who've never heard of chili black bean sauce. Dad never understood our love for youtiao? How he'd meticulously dipped the dough into congee. I knew her less and less, hearing about her day through eavesdropping on phone calls. Of course, you're not there when I need you the most. Jesus. Oh, we're snoozing. We're snoozing. We're having a snooze. Where's the cooking minigame? I want to play the cooking game. I know they're talking about so much food. I'm like, fuck. I want to eat everything now. Can't believe I fell asleep. I bet I missed my stop. Where is everyone? Oh my god, look how fucking cute we are, by the way. Oh my god. Can I interact with anything? No. Can I talk to people? Grandma? Honey, last time I saw you, you were just a couple feet tall. I thought it'd be years before we met again. What's going on? I thought you were dead. Oh, May, I'm so sorry. Your mum left you too soon. You know about that? What is this place? I found her here, May. Even though it's been so long since your great-grandma died, I still remember it clearly. I saw her everywhere. I kept reliving all those memories I had once forgotten. I understand how you must feel. Wait, Mum's here. Where can I find her? So much I need to tell her. You'll see her when you're ready. Where am I? I know this must be jarring, but you're right where you need to be. This train has a way of bringing those in need of guidance to it. You used to have a skirt like that? It's so cute! I love it! Am I dead? Am I dreaming? You're okay, dear. I have one more thing before I should let you go. Do you remember the first time you swam? When I was 6? I used to take you to the swimming pool every Friday after elementary school. You complained every time that your mum wasn't there, but she was cooking dinner for us. When you made it to the deep end for the first time, your mum made you mapo tofu. Mapo tofu. Your favorite at the time. Tofu. Had some... Oh, that sounds so adorable. Oh my god. She loves you. You haven't been here for the past few years. She wasn't there then and she's not here now. She has been there all of your life, even if you don't see it. You know it's my birthday, right? Where is she for that? I know you must feel hurt, but she sacrificed so much to make sure you were cared for, moving to America, giving up her dreams. If you want to take one thing from her, it's to love, even when no one's watching. But how am I supposed to know she loves me if I don't see it? It's everywhere around you. Her waking up early to take you to school, working extra shifts to pay for your art classes. She never passed down any of her recipes though. She didn't want you to worry about cooking so you could focus on school. Take this list and go to the fridge. I promised your mum I'd give this to you. It's been a while, May. I'm happy to see you again. Your grandmother hasn't been doing well since your mother joined us. It wasn't her time yet. Can you tell me what's going on? I'm sorry, but not yet. Never thought I'd get to talk to you again. You know, they say you'll have all the time to sleep when you're dead, but your grandma still wakes me up in the morning to share the latest family gossip. Sounds like her. So you live here and grandma lives here too? I guess you could say that. How are you holding up? Can't stop thinking about mum. I can barely get up in the morning. Remembering her is part of accepting that she's gone. You'll remember her when you hear her favourite song on the radio or when you sit at the table for dinner. But it'll also hit you when you see something beautiful and wish you could tell it. The truth is, you will never stop grieving her, but you will learn to celebrate her life by cherishing these memories. I still can't bring myself to delete her voicemails. I try to remake her food, but the online recipes I found are never as good as hers. Soon, you'll learn how to carry her with you properly. But for now, I want to know more about you. I haven't seen you since you finished middle school. How have you been? Talk about Dad. Let's just say Dad only knows how to make microwavable meals. Oh dear. I'll have to keep that one to myself. Your mum would come back to life just to divorce your dad if she heard that. He asked me about school, but it feels like we're trying to fill up the space Mum once took up. He's scared he'll never be what your mum was. We're all afraid we won't be enough, that our loved ones won't accept us, that we won't be appreciated. That doesn't change when you become an adult. How is school? It's been awkward. Everyone in class already walks on eggshells around me. I got sent home from class last week for crying. Everyone asked me if I was okay, and I was like, no, I'm just a kid and now my mum's dead. And then they started crying. So then I started comforting them even though I'm the one with the dead mum. They were like, I can't imagine what I'd do if my mum died, but I don't have to imagine. I'm going to be reminded for the rest of my life that my mum's dead. Every holiday when I get married, when people ask what my parents do, Thanksgiving is coming up and I don't want to see everyone spending time with their parents. Even though Mum and I don't even do anything for Thanksgiving, it's the fact that I know that I'll know what can never be. And now I'm bitter about people who did nothing wrong to me besides be happy. Your feelings may not be necessarily right, but they are human. Your mum's passing is going to be a painful, awkward, and selfish, but that's okay. I promise you, you're holding up as any person would, and one day your classmates are going to understand where you're coming from. Take care of yourself, May. We're all thinking of you. Oof. Definitely, yeah. I never wear skirts. They're so cute, but I never ever wear them. Oh, wait, we have to get noodles? Mushies? Scallions? The fuck is a scallion? Oh, is that these? Sesame oil. I assume that's the sesame oil. Okay, perfect. Is this the mini game? Oh, damn it. I thought we were going to the mini game. Have I met you before? You look familiar. May, is that you? Who are you? I haven't seen you since you were a baby. I'm your great-grandma. I think Mum showed me a picture of you once. Hopefully it was a flattering picture. How are you? I don't know. We had the funeral yet. It was last week. I took my sister to the mall to shop for a black dress, and it was weird. Like, what am I supposed to say when the sales associate asks looking for anything in particular today? And it's not just that who's going to take me to a 99 ranch? Who's going to watch scary movies with me? Part of me doesn't want to be happy because that will mean I've accepted her death. That's what your mum would want you to do, be happy. I reconnected with your mother here recently. All she talked about was you. Do you want to hear what she said? Yes. She said that she could not be more proud of you. She told me about how your robotics club made it to finals, how boldly you paint, your love for 80s music. She remembers all of these things about your life. That's how you know she loves you. I didn't know she felt that way. You'd think that if everyone goes through loss that we'd learn a better way to cope. We have the stages of grief to guide us, but grief doesn't know it's supposed to be linear. I feel like I'm going through all 4 stages all at once. You can take all the time you need. I wish we had more time so I could get to know you better, but I should let you go. I really like this game. This is cool. Hi, you must be my great-grandpa? You must be me. I need to ask, how's being a teenager in your time? Kinda terrible. Sounds like things haven't changed then. Sorry about your mother. But let's get your mind off it, okay? We can talk about something else. Anything you want to know about me? What's it like being dead? How did you meet my great-grandma? We're in the same high school and we'd pass notes to each other. That's so cute. We drew doodles poking fun at our teacher. When I moved away for the war, we kept in touch through writing letters. I was always excited to see what sketches she had for me that week. She'd draw what my family was up to and I'd draw the latest pranks the soldiers pulled on each other. Eventually I came back from serving and I wrote her one last letter asking her to be my girlfriend. Oh my god. That's sweet. I haven't even had a boyfriend yet. I wouldn't worry about that. You inherited her looks. My turn to ask about you. What makes you happy? Going on walks in the neighborhood with Mum. Falling asleep to the sound of rain. I fucking love that. Listening to throwback songs in the car. That's good. The small things are always worth holding on to. I have to be honest with you. I had a complicated relationship with your great-great-grandparents. You'll meet them in the next train car. They're interesting people. It wasn't until they passed that I understood them. After my dad died, I had to pick up his stuff from my childhood house, and it was only then that I realized how similar we were. Navigating the familiar roads in my neighborhood, working to provide for my family, wondering what my purpose was. You're lucky you had this bond when your mum was living. Losing her isn't lucky. She was barely there when she was alive. You'll learn more about your mum as you grow older, and you'll understand what I mean. The train is quite dirty. Before you go, why don't you wash your hands before you travel further? Okay. Click and hold to wash your hands. Damn it! I wanted to get it perfect. Damn it. Can I do it again? I can't do it again. That sucks. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, so I thought we were dead, but I don't necessarily think we are right now. But I don't know, I'm confused now. Hey kid, I heard you need a ticket to ride the train. What? I'm just messing with you, just in case, just something else great uncles do. I'm still confused how this train works. Am I going deeper and deeper in time? Each cart houses a generation, and you, my dear, have reached the best part of the train. I wouldn't take your great-grandparents too seriously though, especially your great-grandfather, who's been telling me the same story from the war for decades now. What is my purpose here? What are these ingredients for? Shouldn't it be obvious from how everyone's talking to you about Mum? She left something for all of us to give you. Why me though? Why not Dad? Because you're her daughter. From the day you were born, you became her world. And because having kids means finally someone will laugh at your jokes. That doesn't last long though. I didn't feel like I was her world. Of course you're her world. That's not what you should be questioning. You should think about boys in school and whatever kids think about. Honestly, I was thinking about girls and skipping class at your age. I think great-grandma can hear you. Just kidding. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is your mum did everything she could to make you the person you are today. You don't have to live up to who we want you to be. Our world is much more interesting if we can learn through yours. I wish Mum could see me now and tell me everything Everything's gonna be okay. There's still so much left for me to do, and she can't guide me through any of it. What's left? Tell me, what do you have to do? I haven't even finished high school. I have to fall in love, get my heart broken, go through an emo phase, find myself, work at the bookstore down the street like I've always dreamed of. I have to paint something greater than I've ever done before. One day, you will do all of those things, and we'll be here cheering you on. People told me I wouldn't be famous, but look, I'm in a video game. Love when it gets meta. Huh? Don't worry about it. Your mom told me to give you these noodles. You can boil them on the stove before you go. Thanks, bud. 80? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm a gamer. That is hard to do. That was really difficult. Oh, my ears are getting sore from having these earbuds in, goddamn. Can I talk to you? I can. Hi, mate. I'm someone. It's an honor to meet you. Your grandmother told me that you're an artist. I'd like to hear about what art you do. I'm trying to talk to her so that I'm not, like, in front of her. There we go. I paint watercolor portraits. Oh, is she going to give us a knife? What have you done recently? I did a painting of Mum and me. She's the sun and I'm the moon. You can't have one without the other. I made it for Mother's Day, but Mum never got to see it. You must really care for your mum then. I just wanted her to notice me. I'm starting to think she always did. I don't know if anyone's told you, but I used to paint as well. I did traditional brush paintings of mountains and trees. Painting's the only time I feel like my old self. No one tells me how I'm supposed to feel. Have you ever written poetry on your paintings? That's what I used to do in my time. I'd sometimes write my own or use someone else's work. I only ever write in my journal. I'm not poetic or anything. How about you try now? Write a poem about moving on. Here goes nothing. Grief is a book where the words are out of order. The pages can no longer make us forget. Grief is a book that burns. Every time someone tells me to move on or tells me they're sorry. A book with its spine torn out that throws itself into the fire without anyone caring. Grief is a book that cannot take you to another world. Grief is love lasting through death, where the daughter cannot listen to certain songs, must face that her mother is gone, where the ending is already written. Sure, this is your first time doing poetry. One more thing. Your mother wants you to chop and fry those vegetables. Don't forget before you move on. Okay, pick up the knife. Chop the veggies. Put the knife back. We're so good. Oh my god, look how good we chopped the veggies. You can't see them because my face is over it. Oh my god, a dog. Ruff ruff. Ruff ruff? Oh, that's it? Okay. Ruff ruff. Okay. Hello. Everyone's been talking about you. I'm May. Nice to meet you. Heard about your mum. It's gonna be hard, but you need to take care of your sister. Your dad is busy with his job. She lost her mum too. She needs her older sister to be there for her. I know, but I'm barely holding on myself. Look, loss doesn't come easy. My mother died when I was 5. But your grandma made sure you could have a better life in America, and you shouldn't throw that away because your mum is gone. Ruff ruff. I wanted to hang out with the dogs some more. You need to take responsibility of your sister. I'm trying. It doesn't have to be much. Just make sure she's had dinner and finished her homework. Do you understand? I guess. You're lucky that you have food on the table. Back in my day, we could only eat meals like yours for New Year's. Just because you've gone through that doesn't mean I should suffer too. You need to understand the value of work. Your dad has to pay for your art classes by himself now. Haven't you considered that? But Mum put me in painting classes and it's one of the only things that makes me happy. Listen, I just want what's best for you. Think about it, okay? Okay. I have thoughts on that interaction that just happened. We went through, like, as a family, my mum got really sick when I was in high school, and one of my teachers said to me, I'm the middle child, one of my teachers said to me, Mum wouldn't mind me sharing this. So my mum had a stroke when I was with her. She's fine now. It was a mini stroke. She's totally fine. And she recovered, she's totally fine. But yeah, so I was with her when it happened, and I ended up like in the ambulance with her, going to the hospital, whatever. Anyway, I was like obviously having a hard time. I went to school And like I was having a hard time, and I remember a teacher at school who was like pretty high up in the hierarchy of teachers, and she was like the head of my house or whatever, literally said to me, she was like, you need to be strong and take care of your siblings right now. And I just remember being like, hello? I literally, like, I had at the time PTSD from, like, diagnosed PTSD from it. At the time I was like, and she's like telling me to take care of my siblings, and like we have a perfectly capable dad, or had a perfectly capable dad at the time. My dad's not passed away, he's just unwell. But I just remember being like, oh, okay, so now I have all the responsibility. So that interaction then just reminded me of it, because she has a perfectly capable dad. That relative shouldn't be telling her that she needs to like take care of her sister. That's not her job as a child. I totally wouldn't have got in trouble that day for cussing out a teacher. I just remember being like, oh God, I do need to take care of my siblings. It was so fucked up. Like, it fucked me up for a really long time. And that interaction then, I find that completely inappropriate. It's not a child's job. Like, if they lose a parent, it's not like an older child's job to take care of a younger child. It's not any of the children's job to take care of each other. It's the other parent's job. Like, if you have another parent, it is an adult's job to do that and take care of you guys. So I was not a fan of that interaction in the game just then. I thought that was wildly inappropriate, and that's how I feel. I just want to take a second to talk about that. And when people say, yes, exactly, it's really, really fucked up. You should never tell someone how to react, especially in like a grief situation or like a traumatic situation like that. You should never ever tell someone how to react. You should be like caring for them and mindful, but you should never ever dictate how someone should react in a situation. I think it's wildly inappropriate, and that interaction then with that person annoyed me a little bit, because I was like, no, it is not this main character's responsibility to make sure that her little sister's okay. They can be there for each other in an equal dynamic and on the same playing field, but their dad needs to take care of them. It's their dad's responsibility, not hers. Anyway. Oh, now we got a puzzle. That's fun. We made the meal. I'll get off my soapbox now. Okay, who's this? Zzz. You sure know how to keep a lady waiting. Is this the last train? You could keep exploring, but no one else will know a thing about making noodles. You know how to make the long noodles? You mean longevity noodles? I'm the one who created the original recipe, but I'm missing one of the ingredients. All I know is that your mother told me to give you this. Woody and mushroom. She remembered. I feel terrible. Of course she did. She's your mum. The long noodles represent a long life. That's why you eat it on your birthday. This is your mother's final gift to you, a reminder of your Chinese heritage. You can get through this, May. Your mother told me you're a strong woman. It's really sweet. You had an experience like that with Tally how... Oh my god. It's like... No. It's so gross. Like... You can't tell someone how they should feel or react. In the same way that, like, you're responsible for your feelings and your reactions. Like, no one else is responsible for that. And, like... No one should be telling anyone else how to feel and react. It's so fucked up. I don't know what gives people the audacity. So silly. People keep telling me that after she died, but I didn't do anything. I just begged the universe, my friends, whatever god there might be, that she would come back. I wish I knew right where Dad's favorite udon noodles are. I wish I knew how to celebrate my identity like how she did, knowing the right amount of sesame oil to add to wontons, navigating 99 Ranch like my home, preserving my culture for the next generation, not live in an empty house of people who forgot Mum as she was, spirited and wise who taught me to hold a paintbrush. But you did do something. You're carrying on her heritage and taking care of yourself. That's what she would have wanted. What do you want to do now? I want to go home. I don't know why Mum brought me here. I'm thankful for all your advice, but Dad probably wants me home soon. After you've mixed the noodles, you've done all that you need to do. There's a bowl at the end of the train. Oh, I thought we were going to see our Mum. Remember carefully. Oh. I think I just set off the Google. Definitely great now in living life. I love that for you. I love that for you. Oh. These cooking minigames are not what I was expecting. Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Google. It just keeps going off. It keeps talking. Just turned it off. Just unplugged it. I don't know what I was saying to set it off. I was like, try again in a few seconds. No. I didn't want to try in the first place. Is this our mom? Oh, she's so pretty.
Mom? Is that you?
Happy birthday, May.
I can't believe you're here. So much has happened ever since you left. I need you back.
You know I can't leave.
But why did it have to be so soon? Why couldn't you stay for my graduation or be there for my robotics final?
I wish I could have stood by you through all of those moments.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never appreciated how you took extra shifts to put me through art class. I'm sorry I don't help Dad enough. I'll do anything for you back, please.
You don't have to be sorry for anything. Do you remember the first time I made you noodles? You were in the 3rd grade, so small and curious. The store ran out of bean sprouts and you suggested wood ear mushrooms. From then on, that ingredient became our tradition. Our cultural heritage is shaped by these small moments. You've always been a part of that.
I'm everything I am today because of you. I never thanked you for making kanji for me when I was sick, or for believing in my paintings.
Don't worry. Just knowing that I'll always be in your heart brings me peace.
Thank you, Mom, for everything. I wish we could have dinner together one last time.
But we just made noodles. We can't.
I'm sorry for leaving so soon.
You did more than enough for me. You were the greatest mom I could have asked for.
May, I want you to keep painting. Ask Dad to take you to that New Order concert. Live like you did before my passing, spirited and open.
I don't know if I can do that without you.
I'll always be with you. It looks like this is your stop. I love you. Always.
I love you too. Goodbye, Mom.
That was really nice. Oh, I thought I had to control it. Oh, wait. 6 years ago? Swap a small spoonful of mixing... What? Oh, scoop. I can't read. Yeah, it's fucked up. Like if my mum died, my dad saying, yeah, or if Bruce's wife died, me telling Bruce, yeah, exactly. It's so fucked up. Very fucked up. I know, Jamie, this game is really sweet. Me getting a Lola Teletubby cookie when I was sick once as a kid. Yo, that, I would be fucking chuffed with that now as a grown-up. Scoop a small spoonful of mixing to the center, then use your spoon to connect the wrapper like this. Oh, mixing. Okay, I understand. So the mixture. But how do we add the soup? Some of the filling will become the soup. All we have to do is wrap the rest of these and steam them. Want to try? It was huge. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Let's go. Why are you giving a sick child a sugar-filled cookie? True. Actually, that's so true. Wait, are we just making all of them? Oh, shit. They stopped giving me the instructions. I can't remember how to do it. Oh, there we go. They look so good. I want them so bad. Perfect. First try, baby. That's perfect. See, Mum said it's perfect. I knew my girl was a fast learner. After dinner, can we go to the pool? Ask Grandma, she can take you. But I want you to go with me. I have to clean up after dinner. Please, pretty please. Okay, how about this? If you clean up with me, we can all go together. Yes, Grandpa, Mummy said she can go to the pool with us today. Don't go so fast, we have to finish these dumpies first. Where'd you learn to make such yummy food? Your grandmother taught me. Who taught Grandma? Her mum taught her. One day you'll teach your kids. May, I want to talk to you about school tomorrow. You're starting the 6th grade. Ugh, don't remind me. Middle school's going to be even more challenging, but I know you can get through it. I was looking through my stuff today when I found a card you wrote me when you were in 2nd grade. Your teacher had you all write letters for Mother's Day. You said you were lucky to have me as a mum, but really I'm lucky to have you. I get to have a little girl who's the brightest person in every room. Us mums, we're always thinking about how we can raise our kids better. If our kids will be good people or smart. Am I a good person? Yes, except when you steal your sister's toys like you did with her stuffed koala. Hey, she stole my doll first. You asked the question, didn't you? May, don't forget how brightly you shine. You see the world with all this care. Don't let that go. Oh, this is so nice. I have a big yawn. Oh, sorry. Wow, I need more caffeine. You really think so? Of course. I want you to know how much I love you is all. Oh, wait. What? Oh. Do I put... I'll use the sauces to your liking. Oh. Top it off with some veggies. Wow, I'm an artist. So many veggies. Wow. Beautiful. I'm a chef. I am a chef. Oh, we're waking back up, so it was all a dream.
I went to 99 Ranch the other day. My first time there without you. Did you feel emotional the first time you came to America? You must have been so excited to find an Asian supermarket and not just one exotic shelf in the grocery store. I walked past the aisles, the lychee jellies you used to buy me as a kid, the grandmas gossiping at the produce section. All those times I used to sneak Hello Panda in our shopping cart. I didn't know what brand of udon to buy. I tried to call you, but you couldn't answer. Then a lady came up to me. She grabbed udon off the shelf and told her daughter, "This one is my favorite." And just like that, I knew you were watching over me. I don't know how things are going to change, but I'll keep painting. I'll help Dad take care of Amy. I'll take everything you've given me and continue to love our family. I'm hopeful for the future. And all it took was a taste of the past.
Oh, a taste of the past, that's the name of the game! That was beautiful. Good morning, Gigs. How are you? Good morning. That was beautiful. I love that. Hey guys, have a moment. That was beautiful. And that is 4 out of 130 Steam Clean games done. I said that thing. No, it wasn't, but I did have a ham and cheese toasty, which I think is basically the same thing, you know? I couldn't be fuck cooking when I woke up, not gonna lie.